Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So today, just for a quick moment, we're looking at Facing Reality. This is a shining jewel in the Superchat family, somebody who spreads all kinds of energy and positivity. For those of you who've been here for the last 10 or 15 minutes, you've already seen the kind of positivity and motivation that Facing Reality spreads through the chat. So while I'm not planning on featuring channels this particular weekend for the next few streams, I did want to put Facing Reality up first so she doesn't have to suffer with the wheel of weight like the rest of us will. But thank you everybody for coming in. If you are willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then as well, if you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. It does wonders for the algorithm, as you can imagine. And then Wolfsbear Productions happens to be a truck driver, so I appreciate every moment everybody can spend coming in, but they are just about ready to settle for the night, so I really do appreciate even coming by just to give that thumbs up and say hello. Speaking of which, Michael's Adventures, who is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, has sent his regards for the day. He's usually here with us as a moderator every chance that he can be, but due to a work schedule, he's not always able to be with us on Fridays. So I'll spin the wheel right away and we'll get our first channel happening. And this is ironic, but Scratch and Pete PA in the pole position, who also happens to be one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, is coming right up. So that usually doesn't happen. And it's an interesting start to today's stream. So as well, if you have the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that. It helps get a few more people into Superchat today, but also does wonders for the algorithm in the coming days and possibly even weeks, as you can imagine. AceFlaw1, thank you for being here. All that fluff and stuff, always good to see you in the house. Back Alley Stock Picks, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate your extra effort in leaving a comment for me. Back Alley Stock Picks was on another live stream the other day talking about some stocks, dividend stocks and things like that, and it's nice to see a creator doing better than I do for getting back to their comments right away. Black Phoenix, good to see you in the house. Cali King 916, always good to have you in the house. I've got a few members on the wheel already. Faye Blatcher is on the wheel along with Sparkles Hope Chest, Wolfsbear Productions, of course, Towley's Art and Game Channel, Mrs. VSNC09, and Jetlife 777, who happens to have been a member for over a year now, as is my love Kristen Welton, who is also on the wheel as both a moderator and a member. Fanatic Guide is in the house, always giving us a bit of motivation when it comes to those thumbs up and always pushing everybody, for which I'm grateful. First Time Fishing Adventures, good to see you back. Jeremy's Arc Vlogs, good to have you here. Music Therapy, it's good to have you here as well. Nita VR Designs is with us almost every single day. And S&C Fam, good to see you here. 6 Acres Farm and Rescue, I believe, is here for the very first time, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Woody DC is here as part of our moderator squad. That's actually Hilda DC with a second channel, and Yarn Barf is in the house, a recently featured creator from Superchat. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. I do see that Corinne's Life is here with a slight name change. We've known Corinne's Life for a long time. She's a dear friend and is here both as a moderator and a member. And no, the wheel didn't favor you, Facing Reality. I favored you today. I put Facing Reality up first. just because I have to pick a channel to start with, and Facing Reality is always at the head of the list when it comes to engagement here in the chat and spreading positivity and motivating others. So for that reason, I wanted to put her up first. The wheel chose Scratch and Pete PA, who was in the pole position. So when I talk about this creator, I mentioned the fact that they are one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. They have been for a very long time. Scratch and PPA, it would be an understatement to say that TuberChat wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for Scratch and PPA, but I think for all of us here, we would agree that YouTube itself wouldn't be what it is for all of us if it wasn't for Scratch and PPA being a part of our family. So if you haven't already connected with Scratch and PPA, I hope that you will. They're always here as a dedicated and beloved moderator, but they've built up quite a reputation both as a moderator on dozens, probably tens of dozens, hundreds of channels, I bet by now, as a moderator, but then as well as an unbelievable supporter. He seems to be everywhere, supporting everybody all the time. So what you'll find when you get to Scratch and PPA's channel is an interactive series of videos that happens every Tuesday. He premieres every single episode. And these come out at exactly 12:15 Eastern, around the lunch hour in the Eastern time zone there. And what you'll find in his premiere is a chat that runs faster than almost any you've ever seen before. Maybe faster than any you've ever seen before. Because of the overwhelming support that Scratch and PPA gives to everybody in the YouTube community, it all comes rushing back in a flood of overwhelming support for this unbelievably supportive creator. And it's really fast-paced, high energy. It is a lot of fun to be a part of. It's really wild to see when you see a chat running that fast. And then as well, in this interactive series, what that means is that you get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook. So for those of you wondering how you can utilize the other social networks to draw in interactivity for your channel, your brand, your entire operation, Scratch and PPA is a wonderful example of what can be done. And then as well, he features an individual creator in every episode, bringing a lot of focus on others, now giving you 49 opportunities to meet loyal and dedicated supporters, even outside of those premieres. So I hope you'll visit Scratch and PPA. I hope you will put the notification bell on so that you can join us all. I even go as far as to have an alarm on my phone to make sure that I don't miss his episodes, and I don't believe I've missed more than a couple. But you can always catch replays as well, and like I said, that will give you an opportunity to introduce yourself to more generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters who've had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I have met. So I hope you'll connect with Scratch and PPA. I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here right now. Channy's Unexplainable Adventures. Good to see you here. Black Phoenix, I think I welcomed you earlier. I know you've been here for a while. Sterling's Makes and Adventures is back in the house. Good to see you here. We actually crossed paths on Facebook, on Instagram the other day. They are active on Instagram. Sterling's Makes and Adventures is a longtime friend of TuberChat. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, if I missed it, just please be patient with me. I will appreciate it. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @ mention TuberChat Connect and Grow, and that will hopefully help me see it a little bit easier. Facing Reality is taking orders. She usually clears out our entire pantry and fridge, providing drinks to everybody in the chat, so don't be shy. You can reach out to Facing Reality for that. Laneka's Corner, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. Popping the Popcorn, good to see you here. I did see Fanatic I'd say it's time to pop the popcorn with Popping the Popcorn. And that absolutely is the case. She's an extremely supportive creator as well. Prepper for Life, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then Caleb Sterling, is that your second channel by any chance? I'm just curious. And Wolf Spirit Productions, ready for dinner? Interesting. Like I said, Wolf Spirit Productions happens to be a truck driver. They take us on their travels with them and give us a great look at their home life as well, behind the scenes on their channel. So, Team Goodman, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's your cousin. Thank you for bringing them in. And Caleb, hopefully you're feeling welcome also. And right now we're looking at Faye Blatcher. This is an extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who is out supporting other creators regularly. So she's here in Tuber Chat almost every single day. And then as well, when you're out bouncing in between premieres, live streams yourself, you'll likely run into Faye Blatcher regularly, engaging chat and supporting other creators. So it's always doing a great service for any host when you engage true conversation in a chat. And this is what you'll find Faye Blatcher doing already with 2,370 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer to 2,400 or so. Pardon me. Mountain Grandma, good to see you in the house. Beauty Archibong, good to see you back in the house as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Rock Chick Beauty, always good to see you here. That's a longtime friend of Tuber Chat as well. And let's get to spinning the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Jack Dawson has been a member for 13 months. Love, support, and respect is the key. And staying positive. And yes, absolutely. Thank you, Jack Dawson, for those kind words. Jack Dawson will always say love, support, and respect is the key. He's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a very long time. You can see he's officially been a member for 13 months now. Jetlife 777 is coming up right now. He's actually started a second channel, but Jetlife 777's been an official member of Tuber Chat over a year as well. So I really do appreciate all this extra support. Jack Dawson, I'm going to get you onto the wheel right away because he happens to be a member, like I was saying. And Jetlife 777 has 818 subscribers right now. This is primarily a travel video, and Jetlife 777 is able to take us around and show us a lot of things that we otherwise may not have been able to see. If that makes sense, and then gives us a great behind-the-scenes look both at his travels as well as the creator behind the channel. He's been an unbelievably generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long, long time, and I hope everybody will connect with Jetlife 777. This is a channel that everybody was immediately drawn to as soon as he first came into the Tuber Chat family. And, you know, partially, I'm sure, because of the great work he does with his thumbnails and things like that, it certainly does look like a travel channel, not to mention the name probably helps more than anything else. And when we go to Jetlife Collections, we will see the second channel from this creator. So this has just been started. As you can see, he's just got the third video up now that came out this week. And with 31 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. We'd love to get them rolling on the road towards the first 100. Holistic Living with Abby Stalker Mom, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And let us think about spinning the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Rock Chick Beauty, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support to get us going for today. I am going to make Rock Chick Beauty the next channel that we look at before I spin the wheel again. I did just spin, so we're going to put Kristen Welton up there. This is my love. She happens to be here both as a moderator and a member of over a year. I'm going to have to stop mentioning that pretty soon because we're starting to have a few members who've been here that long. Annabus Black, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And again, hopefully everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members in the chat. Hopefully I haven't missed too many things. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. and I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Wolf Spirit Productions, thank you so much for the kind words. She says, can't imagine my YouTube journey without Tuber Chat. I appreciate that, but Wolf Spirit Productions has definitely been an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a very long time, and is somebody who also reaches out. We talk frequently on Instagram outside of YouTube about the YouTube journey, both with not only questions, but especially lessons learned along the way. So I'm always happy to talk YouTube if anybody wants to reach out on Instagram. And Kristen Welton, 16 months. Yeah, she was probably the almost the very first member to actually come in after we got monetized at the end of last summer. And of course keeps that consistent, for which I'm extremely grateful. Like I said, this is my love. We live together close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada, and have for a long time now. She has her own channel doing her own thing. What you'll find here is a lot of lifestyle videos, a lot of unboxings, and product reviews and things of that sort. She's had some great success with shorts videos, reaching over 20,000 views and almost 30,000 views, and many over 1,000. And then as well, she's done great with series. You can see that recently she gave her channel a facelift. I say recently, but it was actually many months ago. But you can see a lot of consistency here in the thumbnails, the branding that matches the avatar and her banner. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships. So I hope everybody will connect with her. And she is willing to swap playlists with creators as well. So for anybody that's willing to swap playlists, just please simply say so in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And Mr. Fulton Mraz, what's going on with YouTube Studios? I'm going to have to see. I'm going to have to see if something was different. It looked fine to me today before we came on here. But I'll have a look. Hopefully all is okay. Just making a note to make sure I go and have a quick look. Rock Chick Beauty is here with 500 subscribers. I missed your video today, but I thought I saw something that said congratulations. I wondered what that was, or if that was, maybe it was on one of the other social networks. But Rock Chick Beauty has exactly 500 subscribers right now, and I'm hoping we can push her just a little bit farther because we want to make sure she keeps that milestone locked in. And then we know that YouTube plays with all of our numbers, whether it's views, watch hours, likes, everything, it seems. And we want to make sure that Rock Chick Beauty is going to keep that 500 and not slip back below. And pretty soon, within a matter of a few days, we're going to see Rock Chick Beauty with the community tab, which is going to be a wonderful addition to this channel. Rock Chick Beauty has been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. You can see she puts a lot of work into her thumbnails as well, so it's good to know that she's halfway on the road to the magical 1K. And Ace Flaw 1, yeah, I didn't earlier today see anything. I have to be honest, I didn't take a great look in YouTube Studio today. I just did my normal routine, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. But I'll have to go and look in case they updated something or if something's up. But for now, I'm not sure that there is, but we'll see. Black Phoenix, yeah, we all feel like YouTube plays games with all of our growth. It used to be, the way I have to describe it now is that the party's over, because up until last summer, things were moving a lot faster. And now it seems to be moving at about a quarter of the speed. So we still have creators growing. We still see people getting monetized. As a matter of fact, Hilda DC was just monetized and just did a monetization celebration last night. And then Mrs. VSNC09 has just become monetized and will be doing a monetization celebration on Sunday, which will be cool. Ashley Nanea, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time coming into Tuber Chat, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then Rock Chick Beauty, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we put that channel up right away. Did you change this banner again? Forgive me for not being certain, but I wonder if your avatar and banner were changed again slightly since last week, or if I'm mistaken about that. Rock Chick Beauty does a great job of refreshing the channel once in a while, and it's nice to see some holiday spirit there. And Mrs. VSNC09, I was just talking about this channel, so it's ironic that they happen to come up on the Wheel of Doom. With 1,440 subscribers right now, we'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that she's thinking about. And there it is right there, the monetization celebration. I've already got my reminder set, but this will be happening on Sunday, and it will be just before Tuber Chat starts, as a matter of fact. So hopefully everybody will connect with Mrs. VSNC09 if you haven't already. You can see that the monetization is already set up with memberships. Obviously, there'll be super chats available over there as well. And this is an incredibly supportive creator. So as soon as Mrs. Tuber Chat family several months ago, she was immediately out supporting other creators like crazy, and every day continues to be. So when I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams myself, when I can, I run into Mrs. VSNC09 regularly. I'm sure you will too. Ace Flaw 1's got a new video they're working on that hopefully they'll finish tomorrow. Intro to Mills Entertainment, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. That is an official music channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, then we should get around to everybody. And then we wonder about, I see a couple people mentioning that their internet might be having trouble. So mine seems to be okay today. And we have had a lot of instances where I've had struggles with the internet and holding the stream together. So I have finally added my new system. So what I'm using, just for those of you who are interested to know, I'm using Streamlabs Desktop, which was recently renamed. We don't call it Streamlabs OBS anymore, even though it is very much like the original OBS. So I'm using Streamlabs Desktop, and that is going through Restream. The only reason I'm using Restream is so that the connection will be a little more solid. If I happen to have internet troubles here, we should be able to hold the connection together for a few extra minutes, unlike what we've gone through for a while. Caleb Sterling, we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different people from around the world. We will be here 3 hours earlier than today when we come back tomorrow, and then 3 hours earlier than that this coming Sunday. Those times will be 4 p.m. Eastern Saturday and 1 p.m. Eastern Sunday. We're likely not going to be here this particular Monday. I don't skip Tuber Chat unless I absolutely have to, but I do have family obligations on Monday. And then we'll be back every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday after that. Loving ya, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. I wanted to add some more names to our wheel from our chat list, but what I'll do is I'll spin, and I will get another channel coming up. Right now, Yarn Barf, Mrs. VSNC09 is on the screen. Kristen Welton was there just before that. And right before Rock Chick Beauty. So now we're looking at Wolf Spirit Productions. And I was talking about this channel earlier because they happen to be a truck driver. They came in very quickly today. They happen to be stopping their travels for the day. They typically take us on their travels and show us a lot of things literally from all over, but sometimes they go off of their regular routes and are able to show us even more all over the United States. But as well, on this channel, they give a lot of pure variety in their videos. So we're able to get a great look at the creator behind the channel and their home life. They've got an entire series here that I'm way behind on. So I'm going to take your Jester's Advent Calendar series, and I'm going to take the first video and add it into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up with your channel and not fall too far behind. Wolfsbear Productions just posting like wildfire. They have 200 subscribers exactly. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And Wolfsbear Productions, as a side note, happens to be the daughter of Sparkle's Hope Chest in real life. So they've collaborated many times, and we get to see a bit of that as well. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is in the house. What I'm talking about with Jester is their furry little friend that happens to have a monthly subscription box that comes in called BarkBox. And in that, they got an advent calendar, apparently. Now, I haven't seen it yet, but like I said, this is a creator who generously, shares their YouTube journey with me outside. We talk frequently, and they had let me know that this series was coming up. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. Hopefully you will too. And I love monthly subscription boxes of all different types. I'm fascinated by them. I think they're really fun. And I'm glad to see so many creators doing unboxing videos of these things. So, Facing Reality we looked at already, but next I'm going to get up Black Phoenix onto our wheel. I will get Yarn Barf on there, and that really is a thing. I hope you'll connect with them and check their About page to see what Yarn Barf actually is. And I'm going to get Music Therapy up there. So we'll spin the wheel, we'll get another channel up, and then we'll see who's coming up next. Thrill Seeks happens to be a member. They have been a dear friend and a generous, loyal, dedicated supporter for a long, long time. But as a member, I'm going to get them onto the wheel right away. So ironically, Sparkle's Hope Chest is coming up right now. And like I said, this is mom to Wolf Spirit Productions in real life. Oh, I missed a super chat. I'm so sorry for that. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. My goodness, how did I not see that? I thought I was staring at the chat the whole time. Intro to Mills End, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at.